welcome back to Live in Da Nang. And in this episode, let's have a talk with Mr. David Field, an Australian expert from Surflife Saving Australia with over 40 years of experience as a specialist in sea rescue and trainer in this field. He has made great contributions to improving the quality of the rescue team in Da Nang City and contributing to helping Da Nang's beaches as a safe destinations for locals and tourists. Hello, Mr. David Field, and thank you for joining us in this edition of Live in Da Nang. So first of all, could you share about when this project began and what its purpose is?
Yes, so this project started in 2011. It was an agreement between the Vietnamese government and the Australian government to send surf rescue specialists to Da Nang. So it started in 2011 and I was the third volunteer to come in 2014 and I stayed for 4 years.
So what is the focus of this year's program?
So this year we're here, we come at least once a year, but we come this year to run a skill upgrade for the Da Nang public beach lifeguards and skill upgrades for lifeguards in local hotels. But while we're here, we run children's water safety, which is happening now behind me, and we also run community water safety for adults, and we run free community CPR and first aid courses.
So you first came to Da Nang in 2014 and have returned to the city annually to do the training sections in Da Nang City. So why do you choose Da Nang City?
Well, Da Nang is, as you probably know, Da Nang is a great place to live and a great place to work. Da Nang is also a city that looks to the future. Since I came 10 years ago, Da Nang has grown. It's a very important city in Vietnam, but it's a very special city in Vietnam because it's got the beach, it has the river, it has a modern society and culture. So it's also becoming a destination for many international tourists, and that means that Da Nang has a great need to have safe beaches and safe swimming pools and water areas inside hotels and resorts. So there's always work to do in Da Nang because the city's growing and so many tourists are coming, and we must work hard to maintain the international standard.
So can you share more about the skills and the skills that the rescue team in Da Nang City will receive?
So they must be fit for rescue. So we work on lifeguard fitness. We work on lifeguard skills so that they can paddle rescue boards, they can swim with a rescue tube, they can do the rescue, and they can bring the patient safely back to shore. We also train in CPR. We want the lifeguards, if somebody drowns or somebody collapses in the street, we want our lifeguard team here to be able to do the best they can for that person with CPR and first aid. And that's what we're working on to make sure that they maintain their standards. We love doing it. We have a big team of people at the moment. We have 12 people from Australia. We have 5 people coming from the Philippines, 4 from Sabah, Malaysia, and 2 from Myanmar. And they're all here to learn how to train the Australian way so that they can go back to their own countries and they can introduce the Australian and international standards into their own work in water safety in their own countries.
So not only Australian team, but also you also connect the rescue teams from foreign countries to Da Nang City.
Exactly.
Right?
We are a network, and we want Da Nang to be the centre of that Asian network. So it's relatively cheap to fly to Da Nang. It's a good place to work. Sun Cha Ecotourism Seaboard is very, very cooperative with us. They work closely together, so we can bring foreigners in here and we can train them in Da Nang and send them back to their own countries with really good skills. So we're very happy with the partnership between Surflife Saving Australia and the beaches of Da Nang.
So can you share the future plans of the Australian and Vietnamese rescue team to maintain and develop these meaningful activities?
So we will always come every year, but we also bring Vietnamese to Australia on a scholarship programs. So that's how we hope to maintain the relationship, by bringing international skills into the local people so that eventually the local people train themselves and we're not required. It's all done in-house by Vietnamese people.
Yeah, thank you so much for your sharing.
Thank you, Kim.
Yeah, and hopefully these meaningful activities will be maintained and developed more and more in the future.
Thank you, I hope so.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. David.
Thank you.
Under the leadership of Mr. David Field, The members of the Self-Life Saving Australia divided their training classes into groups to both test their independent working skills and their effectiveness in coordinating task assignments for specific situations. Here, members practice skills such as using surfboard, running, swimming, transporting victims, identifying currents, rescue signals, transportation, and assessing the condition of victims during incidents such as drowning or being swept far from shore, and performing CPR. In addition to individual skills, rescue team members were also trained in teamwork and shipwork to handle specific incidents effectively. Although they have been doing rescue work for many years, the team members, with a high sense of responsibility, continuously practice and learn from Mr. David Field and other experts to further improve their professional skills.
Qua cái đợt tập huấn này, chúng tôi được tập huấn những cái mới rất là bổ ích. Ví dụ như đưa người lên ván, những kỹ năng mà bơi như thế nào cho nhanh hơn, những kỹ năng dìu mang khiêng, nhằm đảm bảo trang bị cho anh em cứu hộ những cái kỹ năng tốt nhất để thực hiện tốt cái công tác cứu hộ mà anh em đã đảm nhận trong nhiều năm qua.
The beaches in Da Nang are always favorite destinations for both local residents and tourists visiting the city, especially during the summer tourist season. Da Nang, with many exciting activities and festivals, always attracts a large number of visitors to the beaches, making the security and safety of residents and tourists a top priority for the city. Such cooperative programs have been and are helping to professionalize the rescue and salvage force, contributing to affirming Vietnam's position on the world map in the field of sea rescue.
Apart from training the professional skills for the rescue team in Da Nang City, this project also focuses on promoting water safety skills for people of all ages. And the section this morning is for children. And now let's see what happened this morning.
This life-saving activity is specifically designed for children to help them gain confidence and stay safe in the water. Here, teachers from Australia enthusiastically guide the kids through detailed skills such as swimming, running, and rescue techniques to prevent drowning accidents. Despite the sunny weather today, the excitement and enthusiasm for the lessons are evident on the children's faces. The lessons, the skills, are simply running, splashing water, and playing with the waves are all part of the fun.
Dạ, em cảm thấy là những cái khóa học này rất là vui và rất là bổ ích. Có những cái chương trình rất hay, những trò chơi, và xen kẽ những cái trò chơi thì em học được thêm những cái cách để mà mình có thể bơi hay là mình có thể sinh tồn ở dưới nước.
Con được học bơi, trà sốt, cứu người và cứu người gặp nạn. Con mong rằng anh là con cũng được tham gia hoạt động này hết vì nó rất là bổ ích.
In addition to learning skills to keep themselves safe while playing around beaches and lakes, the children also engage in fun activities on the sand and in the water. These activities help them exercise, enhance their physical fitness, and improve their life skills. Moreover, they create meaningful interactions and bonding moments between parents and their children.
Thì chị đăng ký cho con chị tham gia cái lớp học phòng chống đuối nước này bởi vì chị nhận thấy là cái lớp học này có rất là nhiều lợi ích. Thứ nhất là con sẽ được tăng cường thể lực trong cái quá trình mà vận động đấy. Thứ hai là con sẽ được học về những cái kỹ năng an toàn nước. Và thứ ba là con phát triển những cái kỹ năng về xã hội như là giao lưu với các bạn rồi là làm việc nhóm, kỹ năng làm việc nhóm.
I think the project is amazing, to come over and have the ability to teach both the local kids and the lifeguards as well to improve their surf skills and yeah, just amazing to improve the water safety over here. So.
It can be said that it's invaluable contributions from our volunteer rescuers from Australia. Their dedication, expertise, and tireless efforts have made a difference in empowering the community in Da Nang in water safety skills. And that's it for today's episode of Live in Da Nang. Thank you so much for joining us. Goodbye for now, and see you next time.